In the 2010s, the gaming industry underwent a significant transformation. Once a concept sprinkled in over development eras, open-world games became the dominant force in AAA development. Titles like Skyrim, The Witcher 3, and Breath of the Wild redefined player expectations, offering expansive worlds to explore. However, with this boom came challenges. This video essay delves into the rise of open-world games in the 2010s, examining what was gained and what was lost. 2011 would mark the start of the pivotal era for open-world gaming. While earlier titles like Grand Theft Auto 3 laid the groundwork, it was 2011 with The Elder Scrolls V Skyrim that truly showcased the potential of expansive, immersive worlds. Players could explore vast landscapes, engage in diverse quests, and shape their own narratives. The immense and seemingly boundless open world of Skyrim, coupled with its freedom in playstyle and the immersive use of a compass instead of a minimap, cultivated a powerful sense of agency within players as they embarked on their adventures. This design effectively tapped into the fundamental desire for exploration and discovery that resonates within gamers. Furthermore, the experience was significantly enriched by official expansions that introduced new and varied locations, and Bethesda's open support for modders, who possessed the ability to comprehensively transform any aspect of the game.
Are we stopping to visit your goon cave, Nerevar?
It provided an almost limitless array of possibilities. These factors collectively cemented Skyrim's status as a timeless classic in the history of gaming. 2 years later, in 2013, Grand Theft Auto V didn't just break sales records, it redefined what an open-world game could be. Set in the sprawling fictional state of San Andreas, Rockstar Games crafted a world so detailed, so dynamic, that it became the new benchmark for sandbox immersion. At launch, GTA V made over $800 million in its first 24 hours, and crossed the $1 billion mark in just 3 days, becoming the fastest-selling entertainment product in history at the time. But it wasn't just the numbers that turned heads. GTA V's world was alive in a way few others were. Pedestrians had routines, weather systems impacted traffic, wildlife roamed in the countryside, and the city of Los Santos felt less like a map and more like a character itself. Unlike its predecessors, GTA V featured 3 playable protagonists, each with their own stories, personalities, and daily lives. This multi-perspective design added depth to the narrative and let players experience the world from a different socioeconomic angle. And what made GTA V stand out wasn't just its size, it was how densely packed the size was with interactivity. You could go scuba diving, play tennis, take a yoga class, or invest in the stock market, all within the same open-world loop of heists and chaos. Then came GTA Online. Initially rough at launch, it evolved into a living, breathing MMO-like ecosystem that generated billions in revenue and kept the game alive well into the next 2 console generations. With GTA V, Rockstar changed the conversation. The question was no longer how big can a world be, but rather, how real can it feel? Following GTA in 2015, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt elevated storytelling with an open-world setting. The Witcher 3's handling of side quests distinguished it from other open-world games. Unlike the filler content often found in such titles, even minor quests in The Witcher 3 frequently developed into extensive narratives. These multi-part sagas were rich with character development, moral complexity, and meaningful outcomes. For instance, a simple missing person case could evolve into a poignant tale exploring domestic violence, curses, or long-held family burdens. The Witcher 3 broke ground with its reactive world, where past decisions significantly shaped the narrative. Choices had far-reaching consequences, determining character fates and available endings. This, along with a compelling day-night system, superb voice work, and an evocative score, created not just an open world, but a truly open and dynamic story experience. In 2017, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild reimagined open-world design by emphasizing player exploration and agency. Its physics-based interactions and minimal hand-holding encouraged organic discovery by the player. Breath of the Wild revolutionized open-world games by shifting from the traditional linear progression and tutorials to a player-driven experience focused on organic discovery. Departing from Nintendo's established formula, the game presents players with a simple objective: defeat Ganon, leaving the rest of Hyrule open for exploration at their own pace. A key innovation was its systems-driven design, prioritizing environmental interactions over conventional content markers and side quests. The world operates on logical physics. Fire ignited grass, metal conducted electricity, and wind affects objects. This encouraged experimentation and makes exploration more than just traversing a landscape. Features like unlimited climbing, limited only by stamina, dynamic weather that influenced gameplay, and the transformative paraglider enabled unprecedented vertical movement, and they all further enhanced the sense of freedom. Combat also embraced this systematic approach, encouraging players to utilize the environment and physics, rolling boulders, exploiting thunderstorms, or using magnesis rather than relying solely on direct attacks. Breath of the Wild fostered player ingenuity, rewarding creative problem solving, and ultimately crafting a world that felt genuinely personal to explore.
How's it going, everyone? My name is Kingman1987, and today I have a very special YouTube video for you guys today. Today I'm here with my buddy.
If open world games are about giving players freedom, Minecraft might be the most open of them all. Originally released in full in 2011 after a lengthy beta, Minecraft redefined open-world gaming by prioritizing player freedom over conventional storytelling and high-fidelity graphics. It offered a vast, procedurally generated world of blocks with no set objectives, quests, or waypoints, empowering players to determine their own goals with just a pickaxe and basic resources. The emphasis on emergent creativity positioned the open world not merely as a backdrop, but as a fundamental toolset, shaped by players rather than designers. Minecraft's influence on open-world design is undeniable, popularizing procedurally generated environments. The objective was simple: mine and craft. Minecraft valued player-driven progression and sandbox survival mechanics, evident in games like Terraria, Valheim, and Rust. Furthermore, Minecraft pioneered the concept of gaming as a creative platform, as players utilized its open world to build intricate redstone devices, construct cities, and design adventure maps. At a time when many open world games focused on scale and visual quality, Minecraft demonstrated that true freedom lies not just in movement, but in freedom of purpose. Initially presented in 2016 as a revolutionary leap in open-world gaming, No Man's Sky boasted an unprecedented 16 quintillion procedurally generated planets, promising boundless exploration. However, this immense ambition proved costly. The small team at Hello Games faced excessive hype for No Man's Sky. Its marketing campaign advertised features like seamless space travel, varied ecosystems, multiplayer interactions, and engaging survival mechanics. But upon release, the reality fell short. While the game world was vast, its content felt shallow. Critics and players alike famously described it as a mile wide and an inch deep. Planets lacked distinction, alien interactions were monotonous, and activities were limited to aimless wandering. The initial allure of an infinite open world collided with a fundamental principle. Without deliberately designed depth, sheer scale cannot maintain player interest. Despite its initial shortcomings, however, No Man's Sky persevered. Over time, Hello Games released more than 24 free updates, gradually transforming the game into its originally envisioned form. Features like base building, space fleets, multiplayer functionality, and narrative storylines progressively enriched the galaxy. By 2021, No Man's Sky was celebrated in the gaming industry as a remarkable success story of redemption. These landmark titles demonstrated the fundamental attraction of the sandbox genre. By offering players a wide array of tools in expansive, explorable environments, these games fostered a sense of freedom and agency. This empowerment allowed individuals to craft their own distinctive stories and encounters within the game's digital boundaries, moving beyond predefined narratives and embracing player-driven creativity. These successes lay the foundation for the genre's continued evolution, influencing countless subsequent titles and solidifying the sandbox model as a powerful approach to game design that continues to captivate audiences with its promotion of boundless possibility and player-driven narratives. The move towards large open-world games, however, did have its downsides. Many games started to focus on the amount of content instead of its quality, resulting in repetitive tasks and excessive content. Ubisoft's Assassin's Creed series became a prime example, often overwhelming players with numerous map icons and side activities that felt tedious rather than fun. This abundance of content led to open-world fatigue, with players becoming tired of huge maps filled with icons for boring tasks that felt more like chores than content. The gaming industry started to realize that more content doesn't always mean a better game. In response to the criticisms, some developers have started to scale back. Games like Dragon's Dogma 2 adopted more contained environments, focusing on depth and meaningful gameplay interactions rather than sheer size. From Software's Elden Ring features an open world that emphasizes player-driven exploration, removing extensive iconography and tutorials. The game promotes discovery and iterative learning, allowing players to develop and progress through experience rather than explicit guidance. These changes suggest an increasing value placed on deliberately designed experiences. In these instances, each component has a specific role, and player interest arises from the caliber of content, not simply an abundance of it. The 2010s were a transformative decade for open-world gaming. While the era brought about groundbreaking titles that expanded the boundaries of interactive storytelling and player freedom, it also highlighted the pitfalls of unchecked expansion. As the industry moves forward, the lessons from this period serve as a reminder. In game design, intentionality and depth often trump sheer scale. The next generation of ambitious open-world games is on the horizon. Will they solidify the open-world boom as a defining era of gaming? Or will it fade into a mere footnote in gaming history? Only time will tell. Hey guys, Centurion here. Thanks for watching the video. We hope you had a good time watching our video about open-world videos. And that you... And then we make a cut.
Hey guys, Reagan here. Thank you so much for watching our open world video about open world games, and try to keep an open mind frame about more games and more videos in the more future. And thank you for the open world games, and thank you. I'd like to say a special thank you to thank you for the open world games, and I'd like to say thank you to Jeff Kaplan.
Once again, thanks for watching our video about open world games. We put our heart and soul into every video we make, and we stream regularly nowadays. We hope you'll take the time to subscribe and turn on the bell. Thanks for watching again, and subscribe to our Patreon, which I'm gonna make him set up.